Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. So I wanted to introduce you to my quarterly planner, which I purchased at Baddies and Budgets. I love her. I started watching her many years when she started, and I think she's amazing. I just truly love how she has progressed in her life. A big motivation for me. So we're gonna start with my budget. This is my paycheck breakdown, and this is for the second week of February. So right now I'm gonna break down my income and start letting you know all my budget for this week. So right now I have rollover on February 15th, which is for the amount of $187.55. Now my paycheck for Friday of the 15th was $2,130 with 88 cents. My fiance's paycheck, $655. So calculating that, the total is $2,973.43. So right now we're gonna work on the variable expenses. So right now is gonna be for food. We budgeted $75, and for gas for the cars was $64. So that's gonna be, the total is $139. We're gonna go now to our fixed expenses. Rent. What we normally do is every 2 weeks, we divide the rent into two. So that's what works for us. So right now, the first half is $696. The next thing will be our car loan. We divide it into two. So it's gonna be $139.70. And we also have like a subscription car shield. So just in case your car, let's say the transmission or the engine breaks down, they cover us, and we only pay like $100 deductible. So we pay $86.01 each month for that coverage. That just gives us an extra security on in case our cars break down. The total is going to be $921.71. Now for our subscriptions, right now for this week was only gym, which is going to be $26.68. And that's what I'll write down here on total. So now we're going to go and work on our debt. So our debt is what we paid so far for this week. Loan for my fiance, and he paid $100. Now the other one is care credit. We paid $82.30. Our Citibank card, we paid $218.71. Our Wells Fargo, which I'm just going to write WF, and my initial because that's my card, it's going to be $100 that we paid. Now the next one is care credit. This was not expected, but because I used only the care credit for medical purposes, I did do a MRI. So they charged the $50 deductible, and I added something else also. So it's going to be $82.96 for that card. Freedom, that's another card that wasn't expected. Things happen. So we paid $40.88. So my loan, I paid $50. Then we have US Bank, and it's number 2. We paid $100 on that card. And then US Bank number 1, which that's the killer, guys. It's $465.28. For my fiance's Wells Fargo, which I put WF and I put his initial, we paid $150. So all this came out to be $1,390 with 13 cents. I forgot to mention that the Freedom, this was the actual balance, so we paid that off. We don't owe anything on that. And then the care credit with my initial, we also paid the total amount, so we don't owe anything on those two credit cards. We're gonna go jump to our sinking funds. So on our savings challenge sinking fund, I'm just gonna put CH for challenge. We put $150. Okay, so far in that envelope we have $300. Okay, now for our car insurance envelope, which soon our insurance is gonna, our next 6 months is gonna be due the ending of March, so I want to start putting money towards that. So right now we're putting 140, and that's all we have in our sinking fund envelope. Now the next one is going to be our car tags. That's due in August, so I want to be proactive and put money already in our envelope. So right now I put 50, and in total we have so far saved is $100. Our pets envelope, we put 25, and in total is actually 50 in that envelope. So the next one is game, and that's a subscription, a yearly subscription for my fiance's gaming device. So we're adding 15, and the total for that is going to be 30. Xmas is for Christmas. We're putting 25 towards that, and so far what we have saved is 50. And for our birthday sinking fund, we put 35, and that's all we have on that envelope. So all of this calculated comes out to be $440, guys. So we don't need anything extra here, so I'm going to cross that off. I wanted to donate to the church that we go to, $50. So now we're going to do the paycheck breakdown. So our total amount is $2,973.43, and we're gonna calculate the expenses from variable, fixed expenses, and our subscription, which is the amount of $1,087.39. So now we're gonna deduct also from our debt, which is gonna be $1,390.13. And then now sinking funds. So it's going to be here, which is going to be $440. This is going to be the savings and investment, which is only $50. So once you deduct everything from here, our rollover is going to be $5.91, guys. So that's what we're remaining for our paycheck. It's $5.91. So just wanted to let you know, this is exciting for me. I feel so proud because I know I have the budgeting community backing me up. So now that we're done with our paycheck breakdown, we're going to stuff our sinking fund envelopes with $440. So this is the prop money that I have in the bank, which we're working with $440. So the first thing that we're going to do is put $15 in game. Okay, so we're gonna have a 10 and a 15, a 5, and we're adding this to what we have already, which is 15. That makes $30. So the next thing will be tags, and it's gonna get $50. It already has 50, so right now it's 100. The next thing will be the Christmas, and that's gonna get 25, and it already has 25, so now it's a total of 50. Okay, the next thing is pets. I did a mistake on stating that it was 50 that was in the envelope. Actually, it's gonna be 75 with the 25 that I'm adding, because there's 50 already in the envelope. So I'm gonna add that in here. Birthday. So the birthday is gonna get 35. Okay. So we are done with this envelope. I'll put this to the side. Next one is gonna be our savings challenge for February. So right now we're adding 150. So it's gonna get 100 and a 50. Okay, which we already have 150, so that makes it 300, guys. Car insurance, it's gonna be 1, 20, and 40. So that's where is going to be. And there you have it, guys. So we're done with this envelope and we are done. So thank you for watching. So if you like what you saw, hey, click that bell, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.